everybody. I've got some kind of unique material here. Kind of tell you the story that goes along with this piece here. Ow, quit. The cat's clawing me. This stuff is called, and I'm probably not pronouncing it right, but I think it's Munsungun Chert. And this is probably not right either, but I'm going to try to spell it. M-U-M-S-U-M-G-U-M. Munsungun. I think it's all M's. I don't think there's any N's in there. Munsungun. But anyways, this stuff, I believe it's from Maine. And a nice young man sent me some of this. At first, he sent me a box. He contacted me and said, I've got this local material. I'd like you to make a knife out of it, and I'll send you some. You can work it, and we'll figure it out. So the first box he sent me wasn't any good, right? It was really really freeze-cracked and poor quality. So he was actually in the process of moving out west, and on his trip through, he contacted me and stopped again, and he took his boat out on a lake up there, and he got some more, and he got this was one piece that I was able to get out of the whole bunch. I mean, I'm talking, he brought a bunch of rock, and this is literally the only piece I was able to get out of it. But I heat treated it. It was harder than woodpecker lips, but I was able to biface it in the raw state to this point, and then I heat treated it. So I'm going to try to make a blade, just a knife blade out of it. That's what he wanted. So, if I break it, at least I'll do it on film, and you can watch me work it. I can't find the email, man. I'm really sorry. If you watch this, please comment and get a hold of me, because I can't find our correspondence, our communication at all. And I think we were communicating via email. So, here we go. Probably just use copper. Try to get this reduced down. Just really need to thin it out. This stuff is really cool. It's kind of like really dense, heavy material. And it almost kind of reminds me of rainy buttes. If you guys have ever worked rainy buttes, it's like a high iron, really heavy, dense, silicified. Some people say it's petrified wood. Some people say it's, I don't know what it is, but it's a lot like this. So, Munsungun Chert. Assuming that's the local Indian tribe around there or something. Just sounds like an Indian name. I don't know. Might be wrong about that. I'll tell you what, I really wish I could remember his name, and it'll probably come to me. I deal with so many people, I just can't keep up with them. But hopefully, like I said, hopefully he watches this. Oh, I was saying, he was a super nice guy. We really hit it off. He hung out for quite a while, and we shot the breeze, and he was just had got into artifact hunting. I'm going to get to work on this, I promise. Just in the past couple of years, and he had amassed quite a impressive collection. Been doing some really cool digs with a friend. He got hooked up with a guy who had been digging up there for a while, who had been collecting, for a long time, and he kind of started going with this guy that showed me some pictures of they think it was a burial. They actually covered it back up, but they thought he said he thinks it was related to the red ochre culture up there, and when he started researching it, they hadn't found any red ochre culture sites that far down that river. It was like 100 and something miles, or maybe further south or north or whatever than was recorded. And he said he contacted the local archaeologists and told them about it, and they just blew him off. But he showed me the pictures where they dug down on this stuff, and there was big flat rocks, looked like capstones on burials, but there was just red ochre, just a huge layer of red ochre. And they had they had found really cool gouges, these hard stone gouges on that site. They were hollowed out. They were, I can't remember what exactly he was calling them, a hollow gouge? Maybe just a hollow gouge. It looked like a bone gouge, but it was made out of stone, I showed him the one I had that I found in the river. He said the bones up there, the acidity in the stone is so high, I guess the bones just don't last. We get some bone artifacts around here. I don't find a whole lot, but usually it's a fluke when I find one. Man, this stuff's still pretty tough. Still pretty tough. I put it in with the Horse Creek, so it probably got 450, or no, it got more than that. It got like 485. Oh man, I need a little more mass here. Looks like this material from here down is nicer than this stuff here. I'm gonna try to get through this stuff first. Knocked her down a peg. Posted a little short video, a short on my channel today about this little chert cobble. It's a glacial till chert cobble that I found actually right here by my house in the creek. And this thing is so cool because it's really got a lot of wear on this top side. It's almost a perfect cube shape, 90-degree angles, but it's got, I don't know if you guys have ever felt something that somebody's an artifact that's wore from use, from touching it and skin, but it's really a different polish and feel. Once you see it and feel it, you'll notice it from then on. I seen this thing laying there, I immediately knew, just from the top of it, that it was something. But they probably thought that was kind of cool, the way that's shaped. They didn't hit it, they didn't use it at all on this side, they saved it. But it's got all this cone scarring. These little dimples you'll see on chert cobbles, those are little Hertzine cones. Little tiny Hertzine cones going in. And when the surface gets all rough like that, all coned up, it makes it extremely tough to break. So once they get these little cones in the surface, you can smack this thing and it'll really hold up without wanting to crack and break. But you can see they used it there, and then you know, it's all, you see it's all broke back here and here. So they were using this point right here for a pecker. Pecking stone. Stone pecker. Yeah, that's what it is. Anyways, I thought that was pretty cool. At least it's working with me. There's actually looks like a seam right here, but it's not stopped me yet. It's weird how different stones will suck the moisture out of your hands like immediately. Okay, this thing's getting kind of twisty-turvy, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, that seam's going in there. Not good. Looks like another crack back here. I don't know. I need to flake into this crack in the same direction as it is. If it's going, if you got a crack going this way, you can kind of come in from both sides and work down at it. But if you got it out here in the middle, you're better off to try to go this way if the crack's going the same direction. I'll think of this guy's name here in a minute. I guess I could have tried to grind a preform out of it and pressure flake it, but I don't think that's what he was looking for. Yeah, we see you down there. I mean, this material over here looks nicer on the surface, so I'm gonna keep working that way. Still got quite a bit of hornstone and Fort Payne left, guys. I appreciate all the people who purchased some already. Probably sold 10 boxes or so. medium boxes. Still got some good stuff left though. Got quite a few bifaces too, guys. Actually, I can show you those right now. Give you a little sneak peek if you guys want any of these. This shoebox here is full bifaces. Yeah, Horse Creek, Hornstone. The Buffalo River in here, Buffalo River ones are probably going to be spoken for, but I've got, if you just want to do assorted, I'll do anything in here for $2 an inch. So if you just want to do a little small, or however many inches of assorted bifaces, or there's Hornstone, there's Root Beer, Fort Payne, Horse Creek, Flint Ridge, Coral, lots and lots of bifaces. I think the larger ones are actually down in here, but there's probably a couple hundred inches of bifaces in there left. So if you guys want any of those, you can shoot me an email. bradsarrowheads@gmail.com. Might as well throw a little sales pitch in the video there, huh? You gotta self-promote. But I really do appreciate everybody who's purchased some so far. I've sent out some really nice boxes today. That'll help me get a little money together for my next church trip. I gotta get a hold of my buddy John. He invited me after some Burlington last fall, or early fall, I guess it was, late summer. He said I think he was wanting to wait till deer season was out to go get it. Well, I mean, this stuff's working. It's kind of grainy, but it's working. I could put it in and do the double cooker deal and try to bring it up a little higher heat, but I'd be afraid of getting it too hot now. I gotta do something about these cracks in here. I can't make a knife with cracks. Man, I hope that thing ain't coming all the way through there. I think that got under it. A little something going right here, but I think it's healed. Still got this going on up here. Got to address that. Run that little one in from the tip. Kind of exposed it a little bit. This platform looks really high. I'm going to lower it a little bit, but I'm not going to lower it too much. I want this fracture to go deep. Try to undercut that stuff. So if you can see where that platform's kind of positioned on the edge there. Right here. Looks like it would be going this direction, right? Pretty high. You can see how deep that fracture started because of how high that platform was and where the flake released. Up higher. Crack's still going though. There we go. Swoop in there and get the rest of it. Turn that edge a little bit. Little bump right there was going to mess me up. Okay, let me work into here and try to straighten this mess up. Ow. Just went a little short one there to start building a little convexity. Downsize my bopper. that square edge. I wonder if I could try to do like one of those Dalton knives that I make out of the leg bones, those forelimb bones, for the handle. I'll just try to get it fairly thin and in blade form. Made it all the way over there. Chips pretty good down here around the base. It's risky business. There is seams going in right there. Now I'm bleeding. I apologize, guys. I've had the sniffles for weeks. Just move that out of my way. Those little things like that will really help you out. Come on. I didn't like how isolated that thing was. It was kind of sticking out there too far. See, now here I got a bump right next to that platform. I've gotten a habit now, as soon as I see those things, I usually just get rid of them. Just jump right out at you. Man, it's going through that seam, but it is not liking it one bit. It's not happy about it. Although I am kind of, I don't want to speak too soon, but kind of whipping this thing into submission here a little bit. Much better than I thought I was going to be able to do. So I do like to use my extra width to thin width, but you do need, it is important to know when to cut your losses and go ahead and just sacrifice that edge as you're coming in. You know, you got to sacrifice a little bit here and there to get your edges set up and to keep your symmetry right. I always end up with one curved side and one straight side. I think that's got to do with the way I am chipping. I'm really removing more mass this way than I am this way, maybe. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. That's why it happens all the time still. Maybe somebody can help me if they know what causes that. My left side's always straight like a Clovis, and this side's always like a Snyder's. Because once those edges start getting thinned out like that, really thin and hanging out there, you can't do a whole lot with that. You got to have that edge thickness, that mass that's leading all the way out to the edge. All right, let me come up and try to work some of this mass off here from this side. This looks like one of those materials that as soon as you finish a point out of it, they look 10,000 years old. If you guys are curious what patinated Horse Creek Chert looks like, I just made a post on Facebook. I might do a short video on that too on here. If not, if you guys follow me on Facebook. Took some pictures and a little clip of a broken point that my buddy Seth found. He was kind enough to forget it in my cup holder of my vehicle. Pretty sure he left it on purpose, but I haven't asked him, so I'm not claiming ownership yet. Might have to give it back. It's a little, what are those points called? Pontchartrain, maybe? No. A little stem point, little base of a stem piece. You're kidding. Try to get one right in here. on there. Ah! There's a crack in there. That's what was going on. Another crack. The seam is letting go right there. Trying to keep the wheels from falling off here. This seam right here is going to do the same thing probably. If I keep thinning too much, I'm afraid it might come apart too. Got lucky there, that hardly ever works. Something ain't right with that. The edge is facing the wrong direction on the very edge of that thing. It's not allowing it to release. this edge back just a little bit. Kind of expose that a little bit more. After this one, hopefully I can come back and get this, what's left of the squareness off right here. Oh man, that seam's still going in right there. Okay, I should be able to work the rest of that off there with pressure. I was hoping I could start down here and work my way into that mass right here, but let's start up here at the other end. Kind of got to go all in for that one. That edge is kind of scary. It's really high. There's some chance in it. I'm this close. Come on, baby. All right. So I think I'll probably just leave this right here for now until I figure out exactly what I want to do for the knife, the handle, and the, you know, what shape I want to make the blade and stuff. But so this is Munsungun, I think that's how you pronounce it, Chert from Maine, United States. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed. If you interested in any of that material, just shoot me an email. bradsarrowheads@gmail.com. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you on the next one.